Hi there.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around.
Okay.
I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
What is the largest dog do you think you could lift over your head? For like 10 seconds. Is that it? Alright, so maybe not that type of question. What else you get? What do you got for sale, rather? Oh boy, let's just look at the Ace sidearm. I like the look of you. You're a physical weapon, so I don't like the look of you, but I do like the look of you, aesthetic-wise. And then just a cutter, which we already have. Anti-personnel, more damage against humans. It has the recon laser set, the reflex, the muzzle brake, armor piercing, high-powered. That's a lot of names. And it's also very expensive. Ammo, we got a lot. Hold on. What do we take? I think we take, there's two types of laser. 50.50 MI array. I think we use the 3KV cartridges. I'll find out and then I'll buy more. Deep mining spacesuit. Already have that one. Ground crew spacesuit. Oh, it has much better physical. Worse energy. Actually, no. The physical is not that great. This is almost the exact same as we have. It's just better, different resistances. Sweet space trucker spacesuit. Land ho! It's not that great. Star roamer spacesuit, and this is very bulky. I think I like what we have. Space helmets, though, I wouldn't mind getting. Some better ones. Deep core mining, or just deep core space helmet. Oh yeah, that's a space helmet right there. Ground crew space helmet, navigator, space trucker, star roamer. I don't really like any of those. Although that's kind of Doom guy-ish. Oh, this game is 100% gonna have like a Doom guy helmet. I want to get a new this thing, because this one, our one looks awful right now. Argos extractor jumpsuit. Just a blue collar off work hat. Okay. You just dressed like a fisherman. Gray Neo City formal wear. Hey. Neat. Ooh, finally like something I might actually wear. Settler comfort wear. Is that comfort wear? Settler hat. Space trucker. The Stroud Eklund cap. Teal engineering. Exposed shoulders. Gasp. Trident luxury lines cap. And an urban operator. Oh, that's not bad. Although it's a red shirt, so you know it's just asking for death. I don't watch Star Trek, so I don't know. Aid, we have plenty. Oh, a classic loaf of French bread. Unless it was made in baguette, then it's just a sparkling long bread. Boom Pop black licorice. Boom Pop cherry. Oh, is this just black licorice flavored Boom Pop soda? And it's also in like a space bag thing. Orange cheese. Bos Taurus, Taurus, because it's like a cow. Bos Taurus Laboratories finest cheese. Extra sharp. Cake flavored chunks. Egg flavored chunks. That's drink back beer. Beer being in a juice box is very funny to me. Notes. A Tale of Two Cities. Charity in a Godless Universe, Part 4. Red Rover, come over. I think I have a couple of those. And a bunch of resources. What do you got in MISC? 3 digipacks for a bit of money? Alright, what do we got to sell, though? Oh, first off, what's our... We don't need 3 Eons. I'll keep the 1 because we don't have any other pistols. The Equinox I'm definitely going to keep. We don't need 2 Grendels. In fact, we don't need any Grendels now that we have the Instigating. We don't need any Maelstroms, because Actually, I take a different type of ammo, so maybe I do want to keep one on me. Actually, we have the modified Maelstrom, so... Ripshank, we don't need this. Yeah, we have the Cutter for when we super run out of ammo. The Eon for having a pistol. The Equinox, because that's our only laser weapon. Instigating Grendel, because it's rare weapon. Maelstrom, because it's our only weapon of this ammo variety. And this is our melee weapon. Alright, ammo. Hold on, what ammo does our Equinox take? 3 kV laser? Yep. Spacesuits. You could take... Oh, that's like half of the physical resistance. Although, if we get to low health, it does boost it up to 100 physical and energy resistance. So it is better eventually. Also, it's epic rated. And also, resources just way less. 25% less. So, let's get rid of the deep space mining. Packs. I want to get a better one of these. I also want to use that to fly eventually, because we haven't yet. Also, we haven't looked at these. Some of those are space pirate. I don't care about looking like a space pirate. Apparel. We have a lot of these. Currently wearing the utility flight suit. I'll keep all these for now. And no, it's resources misc. Would you like a succulent? We'll keep all those. I'll use those to decorate eventually. Sell from ship inventory? Oh, okay, this is neat. Now that I've seen that this is a thing, I think that we could just... Ship inventory is just like a storage that we could just use. I don't know why I needed this to confirm it, but... I don't think anything bad would happen if we'd left. Actually, maybe like the richer our ship is, the higher chance of pirates have coming at us. I'll deal with that later. It's a really nice place you got. It's very bright.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Well,
thanks for coming in.
I'm gonna talk to this guy. Vasco, if you want to buy anything, it's right there. Samson?
It's amazing what passes as art nowadays.
So you know a lot about art, guy?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems.
Walter White.
It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Why not do it yourself?
I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis.
Funny you should say
that. I'm not
that.
from here, you see.
Neither am I.
I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
What would I need to do?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple.
I mean, okay. This isn't gonna take too long. This is very not suspicious at all, and sure. I just need to pick up some artwork.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority.
Zoe Kaminsky.
Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand.
Samson
Return the
Jabrel?
artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
Get the art from Zoe Kaminsky. I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork. Also, who's the Trade Authority?
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
Okay, so what else do you do around here? Do you do your artwork around here specifically?
In a sense.
Or no, you're an art dealer.
My trade
you don't
doesn't
actually
necessarily need me to be tied down
Whatever.
in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems.
Hey, samesies.
I'm here now for an opportunity. But before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
I'm just increasingly less suspicious. Can you tell me anything about yourself? Any identifying features?
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never
Don't
thought
ask why
I'd
I'm
do
ominously
what I
cracking
do.
every single one of my fingers.
But I suppose life can be surprising.
I promise it's not because of you. It's because I generally needed to crack my fingers.
See you.
You don't need to be so dismissive. See you. Also, Samson, I don't think this is artwork. I think this is handbags. Oscar, do you think this is art, or is this just handbags? Now that I look, these are food. I'll never get art critics. Well, this is just an awkward trying to stand between these two. Also, these are the same outfit. Although that does look pretty nice. I cannot feel. Chocolate Labs. That's a dog for breakfast cereal. I love the aesthetic of this game, by the way. Speaking of which, I love your hat.
Oj, förlåt.
Can you translate? What's this way? Oh, okay, we'll take a look at that. Right now. Screw it. Choose a floor. The well, waterfall promenade, or the spaceport. Hold on. Well, it can't go too much up, so it might go down. There's coffee that way. Let's stick to this floor. I'm gonna do what I usually do and stick to one level before I start to... Fosco, you have to apologize. I'm so sorry. He doesn't know any better. He's just a... He's one of... He should know better. Alright, the viewport. What's up, the viewport? Citizens. America Boros. America. Is that a propulsion specialist? Is that a ballistic weapons specialist? Is that Logan Cullen? Is that Gideon Acker? Oh god, there's so many people to talk to. Is that a mission board? Oh boy. Self-service bounty clearance? Oh boy. Is that the Hunter? Oh boy. Bosco, this place is intense. Weren't you just in that last place? Is that Simeon Bydkowski? Alright, there's so many people to talk to, so let's just go in order.
I'm looking to join a crew.
Wow, right.
Any openings?
No. I don't have money to pay you. But you give me the perk ballistic weapon systems. What's your area of expertise?
Ballistic weapon systems. I specialize in using those types of weapons to punch holes in your target's hull.
Interesting, but also I don't need people right this moment.
Hey, it's your loss.
It certainly is. That's cool, though. I do remember... New Arrival. Oh, it's an alcohol called The New Arrival, the Viewport Original. Inspired by the classic. Where did I get working from? Am I just like dyslexic, but for like entire words instead of letters? Inspired by the classic vodka screwdriver, made with alien fruit. Ah, the dragon fruit. Hey. Propulsion specialist? Alright, let's talk to the named people. I'll talk to all the other crewmates. Potential nameless crewmates.
Hey there.
Whoa.
You look like the planet hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Shotgun certification, ballistics 2, and particle beam weapons. I'll need to learn how these work exactly. Do I get these perks? Are these perks that she has? Are these perks that only apply to the ship? If I bring you along, do I get those perks? If I, like, bring you as a companion?
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
You're shoving your hand through some books. I don't think so, sorry.
I get it. Make your way then. If you change your mind, you can find me here.
Alright, so these are just, like, people I could put on my ship. Not, like, quest givers. Gideon?
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
Weapons expert, huh? I get you to targets just fine. What are we? What type of debts we talking?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
I mean, I'm not really looking into hiring anyone right now.
Yeah,
I'll come back
figured
later.
you'd say that. Not having much luck lately.
All right,
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be right here.
so this viewport is where I come to, the viewport is where I come to buy people. The supernova. For my ship. Hire people, it's usually called, I think.
Hey there.
Hey,
Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
certainly. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's
I
just
mean, I did.
something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Remember you said that.
That work for you, new girl? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Drink. Business seems to yeah, business really does seem to be booming. There's so many named characters in here, including the Hunter.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Get this. You get a cow. And then you, like, tug on its udders and this white liquid comes out. I know it sounds gross, but it's gonna be incredible. I mean, I have to try it, whatever it is.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients.
And I guess red
I
scorpion
made a
venom.
deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Can you just order more? That's like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink. Maybe you should go talk to security. They seem like seems like the correct place.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Why does that sound ominous?
I mean, doing something about this won't exactly be on the straight and narrow, will it?
I mean, I've already decided I'm listen, my parents are here and I don't want to disappoint them. Oh, they think if they see my name in the news for getting shot in jail. I don't know. I'm nuts.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely should.
Maybe you should just
But
let it
I'm not
go.
going to. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many laws in
Because I'm
place
not gonna.
here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend.
I
asking
just learned your name,
maybe
Nissa.
That friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna break any laws.
Sure.
That's not me.
Right. Okay. I totally get it. I can't even believe I suggested it.
I mean,
I
hey,
can wait the
maybe
18
hire
months
the
until they
hunter.
release it. Probably. It'll be fine. Just, if you change your mind, let me know, okay?
So, can I buy a drink then?
Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Do you have any, do you have any sparkling water? Oh, hold on. Terra Brew Classic and Terra Brew Espresso. There's a Terra Brew, like, right across the street. How are you selling this? We'll buy some of that, but not here. So what's people talking about?
You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well.
The what?
I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
So, things down in the well suck. Any good rumors?
Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
Well,
See you around.
potentially. Hold on, let me talk to the hunter, because he's cool. They're cool, rather.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
I can see my reflection on your face. I mean, it is... Where'd you get it, anyway?
I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this, too.
I mean, probably. I mean, it is a pretty nice suit.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
So I'm guessing you're a mercenary then, or like the military, or like a really good dog walker?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Yeah. Plenty of people are out there helping each other. As long as I'm the winner, that's satisfied by me. There's like a whole lot behind what you just said, huh? You spend a lot of time thinking, leaning.
Well, you're on to me.
No, that's... I like to think that there's still like some good people out there. Moi included.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic.
I like almost recognize your voice.
Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Maybe we will, the hunter. Maybe we will. Oh, God.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
Are you just... I think Gideon might be spying on our conversation. Do you like living here? Whoever you are?
Oh, sure.
Logan?
There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
What does he do?
He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia.
I definitely know where that is.
It's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
Hey, I definitely can promise you that he'll be okay.
I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though. But, oh my...
I mean, hey, if I'm ever in
sorry.
Sidonia...
I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest.
Glad to be here, then. Anything you recommend? What's to do here?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station.
Embassy?
Trust
Across
me.
the mast.
It may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool.
Okay.
Or maybe I just love trees.
Hey, I'll be the judge of that. I'll be
See
the
you.
Gilder Green all over again. What's your last name? Cullen? Maybe if I find your brother in Sidonia, I could say he's okay. Oh my god, there's so much to explore here. Which is good. I wish I had a better outfit. Ooh.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Well, it's less, for me, it's less the caffeine and more of I just like the taste of coffee, and also I just love a hot beverage. It's just more of a taste thing for me. Maybe you'll understand eventually, Vosk.
It seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's
Brother,
coffee.
what are you
Pick
wearing?
one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Citizen,
Excuse me?
you're excused.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
Hello.
Tony Cowell. Well, let's talk to the Terra Brew employee. Let's see. Oh, you actually do like. You have a classic, an espresso, a cappuccino, a macchiato, a cortado, and a latte.
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
What would you recommend?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
Okay, what does corporate policy say that you shouldn't say is your preferred favorite personally? Fine, I'd like to place an
Certainly.
order.
Please take your time.
All right, we got coffee, 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 and we got coffee. Original creamy cappuccino. These are all the same stats-wise except for the espresso, which gives us a little bit more. Original medium roast. Steamed milk cortado. Italian-style coffee, original cafe latte, and an original macchiato with foamed milk. My preferred coffee go-to order every single time. I say order. I don't get coffee from anywhere else except from my house. My preferred thing is just a straight black coffee. I have a subscription service where like every month there's like a new variety of coffee gets delivered to my house, and it's pretty nice. I use I forget what type of coffee I like, how I make my coffee. French press. I use a French press for my coffee, and it works great. And I don't. Mainly the reason I don't put any creamer or sugar in it because it takes too much time, and I don't have that much time. That's a lie. I just do it because I'm that lazy. Yeah, let's grab a cup of coffee. You don't actually have any pastries here, I'd like to point out. We're gonna put that Terra Brew Classic. Terra Brew Classic's kind of hard to say. Let's just have a nice quick sip of that. Oh, we're powerful. All right, what? Whoa, it's got dark in here. That's something that should probably be fixed eventually, maybe. Yo, Dad, is that you, Tony?
My girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
Wow, that's like incredible. What do you live around here? Why if I just talk to you randomly?
What, at Terra Brew? I wish. Nah, I live at Athena Tower. Just moved in, actually. My girlfriend and I got a place there a few weeks ago.
Congrats.
I'm not sure how long we'll be there, though. We're saving up to get out of New Atlantis and, tour the settled systems.
Alright, here's what you need to do. If you want to be able to move out quickly, become a miner. Just keep touching random rocks until you, like, get weird visions. Boom. Get an instant ship and a robot companion. That's what I did. That's what I did. How you doing, buddy? How's it going? You doing good?
Fine, I guess. Do we know each other?
Sorry, I'm just a bit of an extrovert. I just love talking to people. That's who this character is. That's my explanation for why I'm talking to too many people. This character just doesn't know about personal boundaries, claims she's an empath. Maybe a bit of weird case of brain damage from touching the rock. I don't know, I'm just making small talk.
Oh, alright. I thought you were trying to flirt with me.
Don't worry, I'd never flirt with you,
Going
Tony.
fine. It's hard to complain about anything when you have a terror brew in your hand. Catch you later, yeah?
You don't have one. Hey, talk to me about your girlfriend. Who I knew? Do I know? Who are they? Why do I want to know? But also tell me.
Yeah, sure. Her name's Donna. She works at the Nat station near Mast. Oh, boy, is she a catch. She's passionate, beautiful, friendly. I really lucked out. We met a couple of years ago, and we've been going steady since then. I'm actually thinking about asking her to marry me pretty soon.
Hell yeah, brother.
Keep that between us, okay?
I'm immediately gonna
I
go
wanna
find
find
Donna
out
and tell
before
her.
I pop the question.
All right, well.
Catch you later, yeah?
My colleague has an amazing relic in his possession.
Huh?
A spoon
Huh?
recovered from Earth. Ah, I'm so envious.
Well, thanks for talking to me, Tony. I have somebody infinitely more important. I like that animation of just stretching his legs out. I don't know, I like that. Tony, buddy. You're not Tony, you're... I don't know how to pronounce your name. Tell me about the spoon.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Brother, Samesies.
Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them.
I'm already enjoying just talking to random people. Tony, not important at all. I just talked to him about his girlfriend. And, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession.
He has two of the same name in his
and knowing
name.
That fills me with such envy.
You never trust a person with two first names. I mean, not to like be an asshole, but like all of this over a gem, like.
Well, yes. A part of me died when I lost it.
You hearing this guy, Tony? Oh God. And that's a little bit annoying whenever you like pan the camera over. Okay, there it goes. Zooms it, centers automatically. If you like pan the camera away and then it like goes back into dialogue picking, then immediately just you can't move the camera around anymore. Hold on, can I move? No, I can't move the camera with the arrow keys. I mean, there has to be a way to get it back, right, pal?
I agree. I think I know just the thing.
It better not be crime.
St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Yeah. Why can't you do it yourself? I mean...
Oh, God, no. I could never face him myself. I'd be sick just at the sight of him. St. George would never give the gem back if I went myself.
So, but if you sent somebody to beg for it. You hearing this guy, lady? I mean, fine. If you pay me, I can do it.
Fantastic. Here's the plate.
You had just had it
Come
on
back
you?
to me when you have the gem, and
Were you
please don't
eating a
drop
pastry
it.
on it?
Oh, where are my manners?
Please pronounce your name for
My
me.
name is Guillaume. by the way.
Guillaume.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I met you as well, Guillaume. This gem must mean a lot to you, pal.
It
You're
does.
exchanging a whole plate for it?
It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all.
Why did you bet it?
I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it. Threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again.
I mean, what if... Are you sure this plate's gonna be enough? It's just a plate to a... What's a plate to a jewel?
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth. No matter how
Earth?
large
That place
or
doesn't exist.
monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will.
What if he's already smashed the gem and snorted it? I'm just saying it. He could have done it. Where are you from, buddy?
Yes, I have been blessed to call New Atlantis home.
Do you know my parents?
When I was a young
Do you know where my parents
I
live?
would travel
Somebody's
to
pushing me.
settle systems with no home to call my own. I was a nomad, if you will. But out of all the places I've been,
what are you looking at?
No place quite
Better
spoke to me like New Atlantis.
Hey, so far I've just explored like 3 restaurants, and it's been a lot. So, are you often gambling things away that you want?
Not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man. And I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables.
Well, hopefully you've learned not
Alas,
to gamble your most
recently
important
my luck has soured
treasured
and my
treasure.
collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit. Because what if my luck returns?
100% of people who stop gambling quit before they win big. Never stop gambling. Do get it twisted. Also, the most important part of gambling is knowing when to quit. Unironically. Unjokingly. R/joking. What? That's nothing. Don't worry. I'm just talking.
A lesson I still have yet to learn, unfortunately. Thank you. I will try to take your advice to heart.
Hey, look, I'm already trying to be a better person. What? What else do you collect, buddy?
I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth. How amazing is that?
Huh, I have a
You'd
couple
be
of those.
amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but my bad string of luck lately has affected it.
Oh, I don't have anything else to
Until
say.
next time.
See ya. Grinding, tamping, brewing, pickup. Do you have a name, citizen? No. This place is weird. Also, this place seems like a nightmare to clean. Stylized Terra Brew mug. Where'd Voss go? He's just looking at the coffee.
Yes?
Yep. I could take as many Terra Brew cups as I want, but I can't take the spoon. Oh man, it's getting a bit dark out. Ooh, big fountain. Let's look at the fountain. Actually, we already looked at the fountain from that side, but now that's a neat water feature. I dig this. What's over here? Citizen. Citizen. Citizen again. Oh, it's just like this is the train. This is the tram system. Oh boy, there's a lot here, isn't there? Yeah, well, let's not take the tram immediately. Let's do a little bit of exploring of the first area. We are. Oh wait, can we not? I guess we have to use the tram to go somewhere else. We could take the elevator to go somewhere. Let's. I wish we could have like a timer. Yeah, right, of course. Quick save. System F1. Hold on, what? Oh, that's just that. Okay. Weird that I could do that. Star map. Trying to find like a way to be able to see like an in-game clock. There's just a fast travel to ship button. Interesting. Nope, go back into here. Missions? Is there like a timer in here? No. Inventory. Ah, here. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's 17:19 local time. Of course it'd be in military time. I'm American. I don't use military time. Ugh. There's definitely gonna be a mod that like changes that to be normal time that people. So 17 is. It's pretty late. Well, is there an option in the settings? I don't know. Gameplay. Save on. Save. Interface maybe. No. Does the game want us to go? Yeah, the game wants us to fast travel. So we'll do that. We'll obey the game. We'll definitely take a look at the, I don't want to get too overwhelmed before I go anywhere. But maybe we should head back to the ship to take a quick nap. Because I want it to be daytime. Alright, sure. Take a nap until it's daytime. Although... yeah, why not? There's a lot of people. Where are they all going?
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep moving.
I will. You still are just waiting here? Move. Oh, they're like already. They're like, I'm already being super late. Probably like, where is she? Yo, look at that. That's some neat looking stuff. Board. I did just drink a coffee. Oh well. 17. It's the local time. 2-1. Oh, wait. There's 2 different times? Yeah, no wonder like a 12-hour clock like wouldn't work. So there's like local time on the planet, then UT time, universal time. Oh, oh, that's I didn't think the game would like account for that for some reason. Although it does make a lot of sense. Maybe in that case, maybe. I mean, that is really interesting though. Like, if this game ever does get, like, a survival mode, then you're not going to be able to just go off of, like, what, time it is on the planet, because there's multiple planets with multiple different, like, day lengths. So, like, it could potentially be, like, a full day is 20, no, just like the full daytime is 24 hours, then night is another, so just like a 48-hour day. That's so neat. Oh, that's so neat. But I don't want to explore at night though either. Oh, let's just sleep for a good old 9. This is gonna make it difficult to like gauge when the daylight is gonna be coming out, because we physically cannot. I mean, I guess physically cannot is because I think now it might be in the middle of the night. Awake and feeling well rested. Hold on. Can I see what that does to us? Would that be in? That would be in skills. Status, B. Yeah. Ooh. Status effects, well rested, more XP. That's what I thought it did. General. Exploration, ship, mission, combat, crafting, crime. 3 locks picked. I wouldn't call that a crime. Acts of piracy. Oh, right, no. Like the actual physical piracy of like probably boarding someone's ship and stealing. Not like downloading software without paying for it, you know? Let's try and keep this as low as possible, huh? Except for locks picked, because that's... We could pick locks that don't belong to people. Any more? Well, it is, like, the middle of the night, though, yeah. we could just, like, sit down. Let's sit down and we'll wait for another, like, 9 hours. And we'll just, you know, pretend roleplay-wise that we were just doing stuff on the ship. You know what I wish this had? What would have been really nice here? Instead of there being, like, a, just, like, a timer, there should have been, like, a sun, like, a planet, like, time dial. Kind of like Elden Ring has. Where you could, like, you could still fast travel, but you could, like, oh yeah, it's daytime. You could, like, not fast. You could, like, time scale further. You could, whatever. You know what I mean. Well, at least this time it's not foggy. All right. Yo.
A diplomatic visa? You've got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Nerd.
You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Is there
Hey.
a problem?
Yeah, potentially Wilkes. Representative.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Sorry. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not alright. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I have never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis.
I mean, I could try to help.
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
Sure, I'll do that.
Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
I'll do anything for a person the same color as my eyes. Wilkes.
Can I help you?
Security. Your anger with that man seems so personal. Oh, is this because we have the skill security? I mean, yeah, sure. Your anger with that man seems very deep-rooted.
Well, I mean, yeah, I won't deny it. Freestar politicians coming here like they own the place. Peace, my ass. What's so peaceful about breaking the armistice? About expanding into systems they're not supposed to? Everyone knows they're doing it. Everyone. Worst kept secret in the settled systems. Hey, they did it when they caused the colony war, and now they're doing it again. My uncle died in that war. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I highly doubt that keeping this guy out of the city is gonna stop anything. Just take that man's credits. Kill him. Steal his entire identity. Become him. Become a new diplomat for the Freestar. Ruin them from the inside. I mean, it's literally what I said.
You're right. I shouldn't take that stuff out on people.
Wow, I'm good at this.
It's not the representative's fault. I'll go talk to him. Clear it all up. Thank you. Representative Chisholm? I double-checked the regulations and we made a mistake.
Oh, did you now? Your malicious harassment was just a mistake? A clerical error?
Just trying to apologize, Representative. You're free to enter the city, and, your experience with us wasn't up to our usual standards. I'm sorry.
Finally. Some admission of fault. That's the kind of honesty I've come to expect from UC Security. Thank you. I'll be on my way now.
Hey, that's a... I'll be able to... I just completed a quest by just having a skill unlocked. That's neat.
It appears that UC security has seen reason.
I'm good at my job.
Don't think I didn't notice you talking to that Officer Wills just before he came over to apologize.
I mean, you were in listening distance.
Here, a little token of appreciation from the Freestar Collective.
A laser shotgun! Oh, just 1,000 credits. Alright. That gets us back the credits we purchased. We used to repair our ship. Remember me, Chisholm? I think that was your name. Alright.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Wow, we really put our all into this job.
No bounty. You're clear.
That's neat. Alright, let's take this train? Tramnine. Info kiosk. How much info? New Atlantis information. Uh-oh. Alright, time to do some reading, I guess. Welcome to New Atlantis. Hello. Welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home. And if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets, or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies, and couldn't be in better hands. Yeah, I'll see about that. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies as an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the construction of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their rights to fairly colonize. Fairly. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison, in the city of New Atlantis, in the Alpha Centauri system, know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth. And Earth takes care of its own. That's nice. That makes me feel good. I like that. Oh god, corporate directory. Here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service they may need. From freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction, we have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location indicated in parentheses. Terra Brew Coffee and Spaceport and Commercial, Jemison Mercantile in the Spaceport, the Viewfort Tavern, the Centurion Arsenal in the Residential, Reliant Medical in Residential also, Enhance in Commercial, Junks in Residential, CJ's in Residential, EIT Clothier in Residential, there's so much in the Residential, Outland in Commercial, and Jake's in the Well, and Apex Electronics in the Well. Interesting. Other buildings and services. Here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to take a quick break soon, because I've almost been recording for a full hour. And I don't want to have a recording that's too long. I'll probably come back later today and just keep playing, because by God, am I enjoying this. The Gal Bank commercial. I wonder if, like, we could use some of these. Like, can we actually, like, go to a bank and be like, hey, can I put in some money? And, like, have our money grow in value. I don't know how banks work. I don't know how banks work. End of statement. SSNN. That's the news network that was talked about by the lady who ran the spaceport or viewport, I think. The Trade Authority. That's where we need to get the painting, or the art rather. Sanctum Universum Church. That's what we could have been a religion of. House of Enlightenment. That's another church we could have been a part of. Freestar Collective Embassy. I've heard of the Freestars before. House of Arun Embassy. Those are the snake people. Infinity Ltd corporate headquarters. Oh boy. Medbay, the well, and UC Surplus. Medbay is different from... is not a shop. Well, we got some info. Actually, I think I'm going to take a quick break right now, and like in 30 minutes or so, I'm going to come back and record. It's going to mean nothing for you, but it just means that I think this is like the end of an episode right here. Man, this is so neat. The clouds can use some work. Those were a bit low res, I think. And I'm going to shoot them. No, put that away. That's pretty neat. Like, Vasco, like, gets ready. Alright, I'm gonna quick save, and then I'm gonna be back later. Actually, this is the end of an episode for you, so... I guess... see you whenever I upload these. Man, these episodes are gonna be so weird, because this is, like, the first game that I'm, like, not sticking to my schedule with at all. Oh, there's a go bank right there. This is a game I'm not sticking to my schedule with at all. Because I'm just, like, playing this whenever I want, so I'm going to have, like, hundreds of dozens of episodes, like, in the backlog. And I'm just going to keep recording because I'm not stopping. I'm not playing this game for only 2 hours a week, you dig? You dig me, don't you, citizen? Oh, God, I didn't realize you had that weird-ass ponytail. See you next episode.